Oh, we got another chance at Little Fade. Not on a win streak, so it doesn't matter. Whiplashes, Molting Imps, Engulfed in Smoke, so we can try this whole spike deal. Except we've got Wax a Snuffer, so we're not taking the spike deal. Like, that's just dumb. You take one of the other two, right? You don't even need to beat Ring 3. I just use 3 as an example. Yeah, if you get friends and you can work out how to solve it, you could probably just knock it over in 10 minutes. Gathered Clergy with enemies on each floor. We have torches. It's not too bad. We also have a couple Molting Imps. So as long as... Yeah, this should be fine. I see an issue though. We need them. She's got to die. Oh, we can kill her off. Mold her next turn. The problem with reforming the imp is that I can't guarantee bringing her back. That's really important here. So the issue here is that she's not going to die, which is not a bad thing. That's only 5 damage, but we're molding someone behind her. They've got 6 turns. That's going to be enough, right? She'll die in 2 turns, so at the end of next turn before the boss comes back. That's great. We have 1 primitive mold, so we don't actually need to get the primitive mold back. Get her back. It'd be nice, but I could possibly get an imp and not play it, and then the next turn we're going to get another primitive mold. I just want those dead. So I think for this this point it's fine. We don't play the Stewart because I don't want to mold him back. Don't want those. She buffs those to a point where they're ridiculous. Yeah, playing the imp on the bottom's fine, because we should draw another one. So we either draw her back here, or we draw the imp, and either way we just don't play it, right? Wow. So that's a little issue, but not really, right? That would be how that turn plays out, worst case. Draft seems pretty good to go behind her. Built-in multis. fine here. I love draft too. Good. So we can go get some burnout units, like with extinguished stuff, like encasements or explosives. Is that Seraph? I haven't been checking my fights lately. Explosive Daedalus? It's fine. Which one's that? That's not Ragefell, is it? No, it's not. Legion of Wax, yeah. It'll be nice when they finally fix the damage calculator on it, though. Do we want a large draft? Do we even need a steel worker? And we need something. We need a sweeper unit more than anything else. And what we need is Extinguishing Candle. If we got Extinguishing Candle, it's all good. Little fade with Legion. Seems reasonable. Do we just hold out for a multi for the draft, or do we give it something to... It's a decent start. I think we just do this and give it a decent start, right? Does that even matter? Hold out for one multi, maybe? Just dupe it there. Let's just dupe it there. So one of the issues is we need her to die. Otherwise it doesn't come back. It could be a problem. Endless on the draft's not bad to give it a kickstart. Maybe that was a better play. Deliberate Endless on the draft. That way if it dies out, it comes back with one burnout again. And we don't have to worry about accidentally molding that. Yeah, Endless on 2 minutes rooms are good. That's where we have a problem. Like, what are you doing here, Stuart? Oh yeah, drafts aren't priority units. Fudge, that's a bad play. Well, I'm gonna get wrecked. Yeah, anything that you get from a symbol with a banner on it is a priority draft. So whether it comes from, and you can only get those units from banners. And for the challenge, the reward option is a banner. So that'll let you know what you're gonna. You call them spell units? No, you don't, Scott. We call them banner units. Oh, the ones that aren't banner units. Okay, fair enough. You can call them whatever you want. You don't. The ones that aren't banner units are spell units. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to allow it. Yeah, like totems and imps. Little Fade, you're supposed to show up and do some things. You always purge stewards as soon as possible unless you get steward up back. Yeah, I start purging stewards at the purge wells most of the time. I think this run was bad when I picked draft as my unit. I've got too much stuff now that actually dies, and I wonder if you can do anything. Maybe. I don't know what I want to do. Plan is to dupe draft, right? It's a bad plan. Such a bad plan. Plus I should have gone to the cabins first in case I got a modifier for it. Go away. It's 2 runs in a row. I'm not taking the rail driver, correct. Not taking the spike driver colony either. Kill off the clergy. I'll put down a unit with... No, I think we put down the unit, right? They're only going to do 9 damage next turn. Let's do it like this. That was the mistake I made before I was chasing the... I can't put him down. Otherwise she doesn't die. But when you put... Is it attuned now? Did like... Oh man, this sucks. Because if it's not attuned, then it's only flat damage. It's still only flat damage. So even if you put a +10 on it, it's only +10. You can put that on something good. Ah, the spike driver colony? Yeah. They can be okay sometimes. Alright. I have to let him go up top, but I don't want to. Because I have an explosive up there, and he's going to do damage to it. Unless I just forget about getting the draft in and we just put this on here. It'd be a nice little last hit for Daedalus. I guess so. I did not think we'd be getting past Daedalus here. But it seems like we did okay. Yeah, guys are angry. Might just be a last stand. Or draw. So it's not sin of failure. And stars. That's Sin of Shadow. So we do have the purifiers. I still think I want draw though. That's not that much of an issue. We've got Little Fade and hopefully 2 drafts with what's his face. I'm gonna get a multi for him. And start getting rid of Stuart's. Alright, so I can put Quick on Parafin Enforcer. I don't think that's what we want to do. He needs to be able to survive. And without Explosive Candle, it means the Shade Wings dealing a bit much to him. Get rid of Stuart. Stuart here. Bye, Stuart. So the only thing better now would be a endless tome. Yeah. Oh, this is really good. Except that got made small. We could not choose to not care about it. I think we choose to not care about it. It's a long damage straight away. $11.7. Okay, we can. Whoops. So we just need something up the. Well, okay. If we put something up the front to block, we now run into a problem. New champs like a super votary? No. This one's not endless. One of the paths has endless on it. But it starts costing more. So definitely not votary there. Yeah, no rage decay would probably be okay here, right? Stuart's gone. It's in for a dupe. Potentially our last stand. Even a primitive mold just to get more is okay. If I'd done something to the last stand, it'd probably be better. Another draft so we draw one earlier. Yeah, targeted reform would be good. I'm going to go for a draft here. Because I want to have two of them behind our dude. And I'd probably take capacity anyway, so then we could potentially end up with three. No, that's why I want the other draft. They don't get draft, they don't get priority draws. Yeah, this guy sucks. Everyone hates this guy. Don't you worry about that. So here's the thing. This is why we want little fade out. Or targeted draw. We could probably get... We're going to get 2 reforms soon. And I don't mind having a draft in there because it'll come back with extra. It's probably the lineup that I want to have it on. Let's just leave that up there. Seems okay. I have 4 in there. Is that too greedy? It's probably not too greedy, right? Oh, she's dying anyway, so there's no point trying to hold her off. I actually want as little as possible in the deck. Oh, Pyre killing him, yeah. This is perfect. I like that's one of the best relics we can give for her. Wow. That's insane. Yeah. So we just play her for 1 every turn. No, hang on. Yep, we play her for 1 every turn. Okay, we have a Merchant of Steel here. We can just remove a whole bunch of stuff now as well. There's only 1 steel. I don't know what else I'm going to get together. I think that's greedy. I think the armor's kind of okay. It's probably not necessary, but... think I almost want to reroll for a candle instead. And I can't get that and a candle. I can only get 2. If I reroll, I can't get a candle. That's true. Yeah, there's 1. Oh, is there 1 in 8 as well? Oh, there is 1 there. I forget that way. No, I could get 2. What do you get though? More hit points on dude. I mean, candle's the better play though. Where's our relic? So we've got like another shot of this if I reroll here. We don't have a Herzl's Horde. Already took this one, yeah. I mean, yeah, multi on dude's kind of okay, but because of all the rage. There you go. That should be game. She has to get 1 burnout though. I'm okay with that. We can put Endless on the other dude. Put Endless on our Parafin. Kill her off and then give a burnout. And then she'll be endless with 1 burnout every turn. Which means I need to get like a holdover on a targeted or get the deck down low enough where it doesn't matter. There's a candle dude. Burnout burnout units deal 5 AoE damage. We might end up killing him. Oh, whoops. That ain't bad. Yeah, I have fades and I don't care about being endless. Except I could just do this. She's got burnout now. Endless burnout 1, so she will hit everything else. See what this guy tried to do? He tried to trick me. Come down here and say that to my face, idiot. Final wave. The spike's almost a play, but I'm taking capacity. Yeah, definitely take capacity. Don't they get that other draft down? We can potentially take spike and play it somewhere in the fight here. It's going to add 3 attack to all the units there. But I don't want the card sticking around in my hand. Yeah. I want to get the deck thinner. Hey Purely G, how you doing? I almost go engulfed in the smoke on Holdover. Maybe get it +10 so we can torch our own little fade. No, I want to hold over on a... Is there any relic I want now? I don't think so. So we can hold over a primitive mold so we've always got one, if we're worried about it. The stealth's also good for units, but... I guess the issue is Seraph on that one. Like, we don't want to keep... We want to rally as little as possible, and there's going to be some turns we're going to be putting her down for a bit of rally. I don't think it matters. I don't think the rally really matters. The... whatever the incant one is called. If I endless fade? Yeah, but the... That's true, I only need to get it once. I want to get her burnout, though, to kill off the Shade Wings. So the only other way I can do that is to actually use a Wicklash on her, but that disappears when she comes back. So the only way I can get a permanent burnout on her is to remold her. The best option would be if I draw one of these in my opening hand, right? And no. Yeah, see, that doesn't work. It has to be on turn 2. I only want one of them, so I have to keep them. But I suppose once it happens once, it doesn't matter what the other cards in my hand are. Like, we're just going to play her and then end turn most of the time after that. A burnout and Tomb Explosive. Yeah, that could be okay. But I'm at a Merchant of Magic. I can play Fade, Torture, and Molder and put her back down, but she'll have one burnout, so she'll die. So I'll have to bring her back again, which isn't too bad, but I've got to be able to do that on the second turn as well. The best way to do it is if you can kill her off on the first turn, bring her back, and then make her endless. But I can't, because I need to play something else first to kill her off and mold her. And then if I play her, she won't be endless. Or, and then I have to mold her back the next turn. I think hold over on the stealth is fine. It's a nice fallback if we don't get a lot of little fade happening. And I like the +10 on the torches just to... I might be able to kill her off myself late game if the enemies aren't quite doing it. Yeah, that's why I can't play her first, exactly. Because if they're endless, they go to the top of the draw pile. So I need to play one of the other units first and then kill her off, and then I can mold her. But then I can't play her because she won't be endless. So it's kind of a weird first turn. We probably do okay with this. But if it goes bad, it's real bad. And I think we're okay for money. Yeah, but that which isn't too bad. We molded the sec on turn 2, and yeah, if we mold her on turn 2, she comes back with 2 burnout, and it only has 6 health, so it's not awful. So a lot of it comes down, this is why I want to get the deck as small as possible now, because if I can just guarantee a primitive mold, then we endless this guy. And just keep bringing her back, because then we can bring him and her back on the next turn, or him and someone else back on the turn after. Hey, Fancy Hat Ghost. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I've ignored shaving for a long time to get it like this. Yeah, so we're going to do it like this. I'm going to make him endless. Put the draft down. Put her down. Kill her off, and let's just go out of the 16 cards, 5 of which will remold something, and we're drawing 6. We should be able to find it. There we go. Oh. We're gonna have Ember Drain though, which is a little bit of an issue. But what we're going to do is... She costs 0, so make her endless. And now she's endless with 1 burnout, which is only 6 health. And see how he's not going to kill her. Right? Which sucks. But she's got a burnout, so it's fine. Bye. So she'll die. And she was endless. So now we keep playing her for 0, so Ember Drain doesn't matter. And she's got a candle now. So she hits this unit for us. So this guy doesn't take any damage. What's my take on Little Flame? Probably the most aggressively strong hero in the game by a long shot. But she's a utility champion. So the toughest part is getting past the Daedalus or Talos fight. So look at what's happening now. We have 450, let's say another 300, so 750, and another 400. I don't know, close enough to 1200 damage on the floor, and it's like turn 3. I could have even stealthed the backline if I wanted to and start stealthing them. I probably should have done. And you know what? I can do that anyway because she has Burnout 1. Nothing's going to get past the top floor. I can start draining cards now. It just doesn't matter. So what's really good with this is that after she dies, every turn, they gain stealth. So in a big final boss fight, well, they don't even have to tank. I can even play it here. Yeah, so they have equal amounts of burnout and stealth now, kind of, like, and, you know, multiple thousands of damage on the board. Look at you, late to the party, dude. Hey, Lies. Seems filthy? Yeah. I don't want anything in the deck. I want to remove cards. I want anything. That's ridiculous damage. Yes, it is. Yeah. It's amplified by the fact that our unit is the Parafin. Oh my god. Parafin Enforcer is actually doing something. Wow. He's not supposed to do things. Like, and he is super strong in this run. I think our units are full run. Yeah, I'm not dealing with that. We could endless it though. It's the relics. It's really the relics that are doing the work here. Like, we got Snuffer first up, which meant I knew which little flame I wanted. We don't even need the last stand. We just want to make sure we hit the primitive mold. Like, that's the thing, right? We can play that later in the game. Once it's later in the game, it doesn't matter. See how high I can get Patient Seraph's attack? Once stealth goes down, it doesn't matter, hey. Yeah. Let's check out before I do anything. Oh, I can only get one remove anyway. I'm going to take that remove though. What are we going to remove? I've got 3 cards then. It's probably the explosive. Maybe the Wicklashes. The Wicklashes deal some damage, I guess, though. I think the Wicklash goes because I also want to. I potentially need a torch to kill off my little flame on turn 1 if we can't set up on bottom. No, okay. So the Wicklash is a turn 1 play where I can give her burnout so that she can explode. Copy the rage thing? I don't think we need that. It could be smoke to avoid the ember drain, but I don't think that's the deal either. It might even be a primitive mold. Because we just have to get that primitive mold up first, right? I don't need 1,000 times 2 damage drafts. Probably not. Probably not, right? Yeah, card copying is weird with this champ, right? Like, I don't want any units or any other stuff. I want to make sure I get a remold. And because I don't have... And I've just got to get one on turn 2. But that's the deal. I want one on turn 2. Oh, that's a rude play. That's a really rude play. Dupe the deadweight. So we can kill it. No, I think we just lose any of the ones that go through there. We let them take fire damage. Because I've already drawn 2 primitive molds. If I only get 1 next turn and I pull a draft back, it's okay because we will put it in front of the Parafin Enforcer. But I don't think I need to be greedy for this. I think we can just win here. We just go like this. We just make him endless. She goes there and we hit her with a whiplash, right? That goes there. Right, he only hits once because when she dies, she explodes and kills him. Right, and we win. She's endless now with the candle. So that's 5 damage every time. Oh, Seraph hit my dude. I was wondering, I'm like, what happened to my dude? That's a little rude. Alright, you go down first to be endless. You go there. You go there. You guys stand there with your proverbials in your hands. I do nothing. We'll just die. So on this turn, I actually want to stealth first. Because I want Little Fade to die and kill that one. And then we get a bigger hit into Seraph. Should we just do it this turn? Or should I wait? didn't come around. Seraph Step. Didn't get to play it. You want me to bully him? Bullying him would have been not playing Little Fade just then. 5-turn boss rush. It's not a gimmick, it's a strategy. Like, it's reliable. There's multiple ways of getting it. Oh, oh. Okay, so Little Fade's one away from getting second place. Wildenton got there earlier. Little Fade just wanted it more. That's pretty much it. Yeah, missing card. It's Primordium too. I don't know. Haven't worked it out yet. No, Plink got it. It's this guy. So you pretty much. Wow. I mean, the only way you could have it not be Plink would be if every win you got with the Umbra Champ you removed all your Plinks, which is possible because they're pretty awful. No stats or nothing. Bit rude. Yeah, it's 3 tonight.